Okay, let's keep alternating between Isaac, hard mode, and Eden, greed mode. I feel like the two in conjunction are actually a pretty nice combination. Well, you get a key. I'm gonna leave the black heart. Hopefully this won't kill me getting back to it. But I'd rather have half of a black heart and lose 2 red heart. Well, 1.5 red hearts. Than get the black heart early and lose it almost immediately. Let's see. Didn't you unlock Keeper? Yeah, I already unlocked Keeper a while ago. I've had the Keeper for quite some time. Oh shit, I forgot Lust. I forgot Lust does a whole point of damage. That could have been really bad. Okay, you know what? While waiting for I'm a Wizard to go away, let's just I'm a Wizard these TNT barrels. Okay, that would have been really bad. Okay. I would like to not wizard anymore. Okay, so I'm just gonna wizard at these flies for a while. Also, couple episodes ago, I was talking about a Harry Potter fanfiction. That was, you know, Harry Potter was, like, raised by scientists or whatever, and he's, like, trying to apply science to, like, how magic works and stuff, and, like, apparently doing, like, some really interesting things with it. The fanfiction is called The Methods of Rationality, and apparently it's pretty damn long. I did not realize it. I looked it up, and I was just like, shit, this is, like, the longest fanfiction I've ever seen. Let's see. Nope. That is... As a consideration. Honestly, might not be a bad idea to open it up, considering how little health I have right now. That red fire is almost as much of a concern as the leaper. Okay. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, let's go back for that golden chest. Well... I mean, it's what we needed. But I was really hoping for something a little bit more than that. Okay, we get another key. Cool. That was probably worthwhile. This, on the other hand, neither of these were great. Alright, screw it. This isn't a good floor anyway. Let's start over. Didn't I have Curse of the Lost the last time? I think I did. Okay. Can you accidentally blow up the greed machine with bombs? Maybe. I don't know if you get any money out of it, though. Okay. Well, this is panic-inducing. Alright, no, you get over there. You get over there. I want you to blow up that rock. Damn it. No. Wait, no, that's not the explosive variety. I thought for a second that was going to be the kind that would blow up and take the rock with it so I wouldn't have to use a bomb. Guess so. Okay, well, there we go. How did you have 998, though? That's the current maximum. So, after the ARG ended, they actually boosted up the maximum that you could put into the greed machine, which is 999 now. Everybody thought it stopped at, what was it, 111? But it goes beyond that at this point in time. Ah. That was concerning. Okay, well, let's just go circles and stuff. Birdcatcher says that he came up with a new idea for a game. Man, finish the one you're currently working on. Start no new games until you've finished at least something. Or just repeatedly start new projects. I actually really don't care. It's kind of one of those where it's like, if you're starting a hobby project, you might as well just focus on one. It sucks to have 3 hobby projects running at the same time. Until you can sustainably work on one and then the other. See? Ladybird agrees with me. Let's see, why didn't I open up the rainbow poop? Because there's not a whole lot of reason for it right now? Okay. Not really keen on Eve's eyeshadow run. There's pretty much like 0 reason why you would ever want to pick up the eyeshadow, honestly. Let's see if we get a shot speed up in the boss chamber. If we do, that'll be good. Okay. And if we don't, well, that's easy enough. Let's see if I get lucky and get a 48-hour energy here. Nope, got a perks. That's useless. Alright, well, Perfect. Okay, yeah. Rainbow poop only heals you for a little bit, so it's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah. So, rant topic. Got one. Okay, so, a lot of you probably know that, you know, I started this obviously as a hobby project. I started YouTubing because I wanted friends, and it worked. I have friends now. It's nice. But then after a while I realized that I actually probably had enough potential to make it, you know, to not go all the way. I'm never going to be like PewDiePie or Markiplier big, obviously. But, you know, I was thinking to myself, somewhere along the way, probably when I hit like 100 subs, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep going with this and see where I got. Then I got up to 1,000 subs, faster than pretty much anybody I knew, with the exception of Blitzkriegsler and Geek Remix. Those are the only two channels that I knew that grew faster than me at that point in time. There are a couple other channels that obviously did, but a lot of times they're specialty channels. They get really big off of like one game, and unfortunately get pigeonholed in that direction. So, whatever. Squeezy. Do I want Squeezy? Nah. Yeah. Fuck. I don't have any bombs, do I? Never mind. Let's see. Wait, you know Blitz? Yeah, I know Blitz. We've been friends since he was... God, I must have had like 300 subs and he had 3,000 when we met. Something like that. No, he didn't even have 3,000 at that point. But yeah, we were in the same Minecraft group for a while. And then we both more or less stopped doing Minecraft, and so that's kind of the end of it. But yeah, we still talk and stuff. I'm actually friends with a lot of large-ish YouTubers. Some more than others, obviously. Shit. We're kind of cornered in here. But we killed him on the fire. Well, we. But yeah, I'm friends with... I'm closer friends with, Dragast, who people might also know. But... Like, Blitz and I never, like, really interacted as much as, say, a lot of other people could have. I don't know, dude kind of keeps to himself. I'm much more of a social gamer than he is, from what I can tell. Though, I guess he did do some stuff with, like, Splattercat and stuff. So the thing about, like, Blitzkriegsler, for example, is he was very, very business-oriented. And I was much more relaxed about things. So, like, he wouldn't do collaborations unless it directly benefited his channel, generally. He would do things for fun occasionally, but for the most part, he wouldn't, like, go out of his way to do, like, a social game, regardless of, you know, how many people were interested in it. Which, I mean, really isn't a big deal. I'm not judging him too much for it. Honestly, he grew faster because of this single-minded, choice to focus purely on growth. But so as a result, I never really hung out with him as much. Honestly, I tend to hang out mostly with smaller channels, just because, I don't know. It's not like there are feelings of superiority, it's just easier to connect, because too business-oriented, and we never spend time together. Not business-oriented enough, they quit YouTube, and it's just like, well, I don't even know. Let's see. Learn RimWorld from him, you should watch his videos. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'd rather learn RimWorld kind of just by doing my own thing. I hate watching other people to learn a game. I watch other people to, like, pass the time. So earlier today I was eating lunch and watching Game Grumps for, like, the first time in 2 months. And I was like, yeah, this is what I like doing. I also don't like solo Let's Players. Weirdly enough, seeing as I'm a solo Let's Player, the only solo show that I like is Gold Vision. Goddamn, Gold Vision's amazing. Mr. Dolly, I'll take it. Range and a tears up. Maybe we should have taken Eve's eyeshadow. Well, it's a little bit late for regrets. Whoa! Okay. I know I technically didn't need the scythe, but it felt like a good idea in this situation. Okay, let's go check the boss rush, come to think of it. Well, we're here. Brim Scythe. Yeah, it's a shame that the Brim Scythe doesn't actually sink or do anything. Alright, let's hope we get a bomb from one of these. I need to speed up. Pretty bad. Okay, right. The black one only charges once, but he charges way faster. I don't think he poops little shitlings either. Alright, well, This is going to be amazing. Let's see, you get everything handed to you. I almost never see anything good in those. Yeah, mom's knife synergizes. Doesn't Monster's Lung synergize now too? I think it does. Alright, there's nothing else for me here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's destroy the world. Let's see, we've had a fair amount of luck with these bonfires, honestly. Or not bonfires, what am I even saying? Golden chests. I've got Dark Souls on the brain because I was watching Crafty Gnomes play it. Poor dude. Poor dude was not prepared for Dark Souls. Not the slightest. Alright, let's get out of here. And what do we got? Death. Yep, sounds about right. More spirit hearts, always good. Let's see. Yo! Okay, almost took damage there. Just walking straight into an enemy. 2 of spades. Hey, love it. Anything useful from there? The answer is no. Let's see. I got bombs for this. Yeah. Yeah, spirit hearts, always worth the bombing. Of course, I've still got brimstone to go with everything. So even if I can't, I'll take a little haunt. It's not like I can reroll things anymore. Yeah, even if I can't kill them with the first salvo, usually the second finishes them off fairly quick. Ow. Must not have been paying attention there. There we go. Yeah, so battery stuff would be amazing. But I guess not. God damn, that's OP. Yep! Yeah, it is. It is probably the best singular item combination in the game. And we just got more powerful. God damn it. Let's see, if I looked into that Undertale mod for Isaac. Yeah, I have. I really should give it a download, especially for like how much people want me to use it. Hello. Well, I have no idea what this is, but Spirit of the Night. Fuck it. Multi-dimensional baby. I don't think that was worth it, but whatever. We're here now. Curse the tower. Okay, that really was not worth it. Alright. Well. Oops. I don't really like Peep that much. Luckily, I do damage. I have no idea what multi-dimensional lasers do. Come to think of it. Alright. Well, let's see. Let's get out of here. Let's see. You should play the Undertale mod. Yeah, I know. I'm just a lazy man. I just like playing my games. I've also just been really busy lately. Wait, Hermit takes me to the shop. Ah. You're not really what I was looking for in the shop, I will admit. Okay. Yeah, luckily we're so stupid powerful that we can more or less just roll through people. Tears up. Hey. Dark Bomb. Hey! Hey, so that's how you clear that room without taking damage. Alright. I don't even know what I'm here for at this point. We've been having such good luck with golden chests. I'm gonna just pop most of them open. In retrospect, though, right now that's probably a bad idea. I'm almost out of keys. So let's see. What makes you larger? Did I take damage from that? No, I did not. Surprising. Oh shit, you're not dead. I'm ginormous. But yeah, luckily we've got Dark Bomb to push us along the way here. Come on, that's a spider. Okay. Nothing from there. Yeah, so despite my comically overlarge size here, let's see. Despite my comically overlarge size, we should have no trouble clearing this run. Okay, that could have gone better. I didn't even look at who was in this room before I just started nuking, and that was a mistake. I fully realized that. Oh well, we'll be okay. It's like a giant strength potion. Hey! Yeah, if I didn't have Spirit of the Night, I think my chances would be much lower. But since we have Spirit of the Night, this became really easy. It'd be nice if we could get Sackhead. But chances of Sackheading it are always limited. We'll take Endless Nameless. Actually, oh, fuck. Okay, got it. That was a little bit hairy. What else we got here? I don't even know. Who are we fighting? Frail? Frail! Let's get him into death mode. And what do we get? Mom's lipstick, which is completely useless to me. Well, that's fine. Let's see. So what are we gonna do on this run? What are we looking for? What do we need? What do we desire? I don't know. Actually, at this point, I pretty much have everything we need to win, except for health. We've got a damage multiplier, we've got brimstone, we've got 1 or 2 damage ups, tears ups. I should probably actually switch to the stick. It's gonna be a hell of a lot easier getting through here. And there's a tinted rock. Beautiful. Those are bombs, not spirit hearts. It worked out. I don't know where they are. Is that it? We're done? Sack. Yes. Okay. The Wanderluck has been very real right now, which is amazing. Okay. Is that everybody? Oh, shit. Well, that was a waste of a key. What do we get? Full health. That was useless. Still. That's fine. We've probably got more beautiful bits here and there. We have a lot of money, too. I didn't really process that, but we've been sitting on quite a lot. Alright, none of these fit my fancy. Also would almost kill me. So there's that, too. Okay. Let's get out of here. But yeah, I was going to talk about side projects. So I started this very early on, well, late 2013, right? Yes. Hey. Damn it. Look at the flies. There's nothing in there. We haven't found the item room yet, though, so we should probably go find that first. Okay, but yeah, I started my channel in late 2013. Actually, it was on my birthday in 2013, weirdly enough. Drop a bomb there, see if I can get a black heart. Drop a bomb there, see if I can get anything. No. Okay, well, fine. But it was a side project to distract me from the fact that I hated my job. Because, you know, SpongeBob really just doesn't do it for me. And that's what I did along the way. And, you know, I also didn't have friends, as I mentioned, and I felt like it was kind of a successful little side project to keep my mind off of things, to keep myself happy. And, like, yeah, I lived with Shell. That helped a lot. But still. Come on, Dark Bum. Enjoy. Thank you. Let's see. Happy birthday, Wander. Thanks, bird. But yeah, so it was a side project to distract me from things, because I was doing art as a profession. And if you're ever going into art as a profession, try to find, like, a way of... Try and find a way of doing it. Addicted, no bombs are key. I actually don't know what addicted does. Oh, isn't addicted like a disease or something you can get? I don't even know. Oh, Bloody Lust. I like Bloody Lust. How's our timing going? That's okay. Well, let's get this. We might as well get Bogo Bombs. Key. More bombs. The world. Sure. Because I don't want to get bombs or key. No way, no how. Let's get out of here. Okay. But let's see. So, I started this as like my side project because I was doing art as a job, and I just couldn't bring myself to draw when I was home. And at this point, it's actually kind of taken over as my well, I mean, it's obviously taken over as my primary hobby. At this point, YouTubing has pretty much taken over as my everything. I still do some artwork and I still do some whatevers, but for the most part, it's pretty much just like full on this up until, you know, I can make it. And then I'm probably going to slow down a little bit. If you guys are ever wondering why I have so many freaking videos out in a day, I'm just doing what I love, pretty much. Addicted. Don't want. Small chest. What even? Karma up. Let's go with that. Why not? This probably isn't worthwhile. Okay. But let's see. But I'd still say, like, for people that are kind of, like, looking into getting into anything, really, like, hobbies are important, but if you're going to, like, get into any hobby, always treat it professionally. That did not work as well as I wanted it to, but that's okay. I was hoping to blitz by, and it did not function as well as I wanted it to. Let's stay away from the troll bomb. There we go. Do what you love, money will follow. That's not entirely true. I know plenty of people that did art, let's see, that did art for, because they loved art. But at this point, 90% of them, I would say, have a job elsewhere. Even I do. I love art. But, you know, just a combination of many things made it largely unfeasible for me to continue in the industry. That, and I like this better. So, I don't entirely know about the do what you love, money will follow. Like, go into it with a realistic plan. I hate to be, like, a Debbie Downer about certain things, but, like, what's a good example? I had a friend who was in gender studies. She was a dual major, women's studies, photography major, and she was... I mean, I don't know if you can be bad at gender studies, but she wasn't a very good photographer. And she was much more of kind of like just a social media chick. I hate to stereotype here, but like she just was kind of your classic whatever girl. I don't know. But she did what she loved, and I have no idea what she does for work, for a job now. But it's neither of those things professionally. And I know for a fact she doesn't make a whole lot of money. Because last time I talked to her, she was very unhappy about her living situation. Suffice to say. Ow. Whatever. I got plenty of health here, so it's not a big deal. Boosh! Got her. Alright, let's check this out. What do we get? Crample. 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 I guess I probably should have used my, like, super blood laser nonsense, but whatever. Okay. Oh, I just realized. I can get Ipecac. I'm actually not sure if Ipecac boosts my damage at all. Whoa! Can confirm. You can, in fact, shoot through multidimensional baby. Holy shit. Okay, let's get him out of the way. Get the heart out of the way. So you can shoot blood lasers through a multidimensional baby, and hot damn will it do damage. Like, damn! Damage. Alright. Let's see if I can take out the explodey bits. Okay, got them down at the very least. Let's avoid some things here. Okay, we're good to... Ugh. Why was he even close to me? Don't like that aspect of that boss. Where's the other one? Ah, it's the frail. There we go. Okay. Luckily, frail is a lot easier in large rooms. And we've got Tammy's head, so we can just roll the boss rush. Completely roll it. Except for when Gish jumps and then gets out of there. Okay, there we go. Let's see, art background does really help. Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to deny that in the slightest. I love the fact that I went into YouTubing from an art background. I mean, for starters, going into YouTubing from like any creative background probably helps a lot just because you're kind of used to it. Oh shit, I missed completely. I was going for the bomb fly for whatever stupid reason. But, you know, I'm much more prepared for, like, the concept of effectively long hours, hard work, and little pay for quite a while, just to be, like, totally defeatist about all of these things. But, like, combo that with the fact that, you know, my really nice thumbnails, I'm gonna be totally... Wow, how did I avoid any of that damage? I don't know. It's nonsense. But, you know, having really nice thumbnails has been such a major boon to my channel, like, in the long run. Because very few people go into YouTube with, like, quality art. And oftentimes, like, thumbnails are kind of treated as secondary by most YouTubers, so I can actually do other things. Let's see. But it's really nice to be able to more or less do all that stuff. You know, thumbnails, artwork, promotional stuff, portraits, all that business. Just because, well, it makes life so much easier on me. And he is right there, isn't he? Yep, there he is. Okay. What makes you larger? I could do it, but it would be stupid. So I'm not going to. Okay. I find it interesting that the Tammy's head situation actually... it doesn't always fire the beams in the exact same angles. Which weirds me out a little, actually. Not like it's really a problem, but it's just like, it's hard to predict along the way. Let's see. How can you get good at stuff like YouTube? Or maybe Call of Duty? I've never actually played Call of Duty, so I don't know about Call of Duty. How can you get good at stuff like YouTube? Honestly? You get good at YouTube just by doing it. It's not... YouTube is actually like the easiest thing in the world. All you have to do is sit there with a microphone and talk for a couple hours. Maybe conceptually it's the easiest thing in the world. Let's see. Have I heard of Slime Rancher? Yes, I've been meaning to do a video on it. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll do Slime Rancher after this. Cause that could be kind of fun. At least for a little while. I heard it was pretty good from some of my buddies. And stuff. Okay. Let's see. It's not a unique skill. Get distracted, roll back on it. Yeah, it's true. But, you don't get good... I don't know. There are definitely people that are good at YouTube. But, like, honestly, go back and watch some of my, like, old videos. Go back to... Shoot, Kingdoms of Amalur. God, that was, like, one of my first series. Go back to my initial Binding of Isaac episodes. I mean, at this point, what is this... What is my, my, like, standard Rebirth... like, I want to say Rebirth-wise, my episode total is well past 100. And regular Isaac, I think I had like 10, 20? I don't really remember that well. But effectively, like, go back to some of my old shit. You'll see, like, how much my commentary has changed since. In fact, I'm actually afraid to go back and take a look at that sort of thing, because I have no idea how bad I was back in the day. Let's see. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. But yeah, so, I mean, you get good at it, but you don't do anything particular that I can think of. You just do it. Which is terrible advice, but I can't think of anything else. It's not like there's training, really. Tell them to go back to Fallout New Vegas, Episode 1. Honestly, like, that's a fairly recent series. I want to say I started Fallout this summer. Like, that is not particularly old. They're a lot older series than Fallout New Vegas. Let's see, what else would there be? Oh, man! I went back to Tinted Rock, just north of Elrim. Oh yeah, you're right. It's hard for me to notice. I tend to stop looking when I've got full spirit hearts. Because, I mean, what am I gonna do? Get more spirit hearts? It doesn't work that way anymore, which is sad. But yeah, like, I don't know. You just... Yeah, Tower of Guns Episode 1. Yeah, I did a like 100 part series on Tower of Guns solo, and like that was probably one of my not best works, but like I put a ton of effort into it. Why am I pointed the wrong direction? There we go. Double laser man. It's the greatest. Okay, do we fight the Hush? We might as well fight the Hush. Okay. A small rock is always nice. You're right. You were totally right about that one. Okay, so what do we get? Ooh, Steven. Goat head? Well, goat head is kind of useless to us now, but I have no reason why not to. Tech point 5 or $3 bill. We're going $3 bill. I don't know exactly what it's going to do for me, but whatever it's going to do, it's going to be amazing. Box of Friends could be kind of fun, but I can't imagine it doing anything particularly great here. Okay, and we've got an empty red heart container, which helps. All right, bring the damage. Oh right, he can't move. I'm so big that multi-dimensional baby is technically behind the point that I shoot out of. Well, that sucks. All right. Let's see how this goes. Is there such a thing as a Hugbot plushie? Yes! Sort of. It does exist. However, it is incredibly rare because the developer's wife actually made it herself and only made a small handful for YouTubers that specifically went out of their way to cover Tower of Guns. So I actually have one. You know what? At the end of this video, remind me. I'll put on my I'll pull it out actually. It's somewhere in this room. I'll have to grab it. I can't look for it now because, well, it's kind of hard to do so when you're fighting the Hush. God damn, it is kind of a pain in the ass fighting him though. Like this. Wow, that is impressive to watch. Okay. I'm a little bit worried about my size here. What the fuck was that? I've never seen that happen before. Nope. No idea what that does that. Okay. Let's see. Is this my 24-hour stream? No. No, the 24-hour stream will be Thursday, Friday, I think. I'll have to double check that one. We must have some kind of charge-up item right now, because we are charging the shit out of this laser. Okay, let's move back to the sides here before things start getting hairy. We're good. Oh, bending brimstone was the my reflection effect. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. This is kind of hairy, but I think we're okay. Yeah, I did not know that brimstone synergized with my reflection, honestly. That's new as far as I know. We are cornered. Nope, we're not cornered. Alright, beautiful. Let's keep working on this. Oh, shit, we've got one of the polyps there. Luckily, I've got some speed ups here to work with me. So I can actually avoid these. Okay. Come on, Mr. Hush. Show your face so I can beat the shit out of you. This is a pain in the ass. Alright. Whoa. That was funky to look at. That was super funky. God damn it. My reflection screwed me up there. Oh, that's okay. We've got more than enough damage to kill him. That was actually a much slower fight than usual. Honestly, brimstone does not make it easy. Well, either way, let's continue my massive way out of here. Okay, Disco Laser of Justice. Yes! Okay, what was I gonna say? I was talking about hobbies, I was talking about YouTube, I've been talking about a ton of things. Yeah, hobby-wise. But if you are gonna do if you're going to be, doing whatever in life, obviously, if you don't give a shit, it's not so bad. But if you're starting, if you're starting a hobby, stick with it. Don't pick, 4 hobbies to work on at once. Work on one. It makes life so much easier. I didn't even fire the blood laser. Oh, I wonder if we got the doubling effect there. Okay, I'm hitting damage cap. I think I'm at damage cap. Also, wow. Completely aced it straight to Isaac there. That does not happen easy. I might also be big enough that those lasers are going to hit me regardless. Ha! I don't even know. Is there a reason I didn't take Mr. Mega? I actually thought it was the other one. The use item one. Damn it. Not like it matters. I don't really use bombs here. If we had, sad bombs, I'd be a little bit more inspired to do so. But mostly it's just laziness. There's no damage cap for you. I'd swear there... Is there? Oh, for the boss. Okay. Well, what do you got here? Double shot right from the bat. Miss Maggie's bow for an HP up. In retrospect, probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. We only lose a little bit of damage here, and I don't want to do my reflection. So yeah, now we're even more ridiculous. Trying to imagine a bird with only one hobby. I mean, it really depends. Obviously, you can do whatever you want in life, and as long as you're having fun doing it, it doesn't matter. But I guess I feel like because I was so single-mindedly focused on YouTube here, that's why I've managed to do so well. And most people that get into YouTube, Yeah, and I mean, obviously, like, if you're a crazy person, you can work on, like, 7 things at a time. Good for you. But it's rare to find a person that can actually, like, consistently start and finish projects. You know, consistently start and finish projects and stuff. Hey, perks. But, like, I know for a fact that if I was doing YouTube and art and writing and all that at the same time, I would never get any of it done. What even hit me there? Oh, shit. War's still alive. I didn't even realize him because I'm so large. Why you take my reflection? Brim bounce. That's not what my reflection does. That's rubber cement. And it doesn't do good things. God, that is amazing. Okay. Let's start getting some drugs. Some super hard drugs. One makes you larger. Telepills. Speed down. Whatever. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? There's another one makes you larger back over here, right? There totally was. I'm just going big. I'm going big. I'm not going home. There is no home that will house this child. I don't even know how I fit through doorways, honestly. At this point, doorways that fit this character are a myth. They're just, I just Kool-Aid man the shit out of this. And that's okay. Ha! That was bright. Is he still alive? No, he's not. Ah, fuck. Well, wasted that one. Come on, Haunt. Oh, hello! For a second there, I think we had six shot, and it was amazing. Now, we don't, but it's okay. Because we have such a high tears rate. So the nice thing about $3 bill is I've got such a high tears rate that... Well, okay, so $3 bill does not impede your ability to fire tears, like it doesn't slow them down. So if you got quad shot, it'll actually be a lot faster than if you had regular quad shot. However, you know, obviously it's only temporary. But it means I can still charge it almost immediately. I think that's how it works. I'm not entirely clear on these things. Either way. Let's see. Try to get into the next floor. Hatch. Your head will probably get stuck. Unfortunately, there's no next floor. I really wish they had actually added a level after this point in the game. Makes me sad that they didn't. Hi! How's it going? Alright. Now watch as I shrink as I hit the chest. Boop! Beautiful. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I can rant about for forever, but doesn't matter. I had a lot of fun doing that run. That is okay. I was massive, and I mean, we had the power combo. Combo that with double shot, and it's just like, bam, everything dies. Good feeling. Really, really wish Tammy's head would actually take all of those effects into effect, because it would have been amazing to have 6-shot Tammy's head. The entire room is lasers. That would have been awesome. Well, either way, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, and as always, thanks for watching. Okay, so I mentioned in, I guess, the Binding of Isaac episode that I had a Hugbot plushie. It's small, it's like hand-sized. But Joe Mirabella's wife, God, it is hard to center in this thing. There we go. Joe Mirabella's wife, hand crocheted. I want to say maybe a good like 50 of these to hand out to people. So they're pretty rare. But if you've ever played Tower of Guns, I got a little stuffed animal for one. It's adorable.